first and last name, can you spell it, please?
Ty Brooks.
Spell it, please.
Tybrooks.
Tell me what you found.
Approximately 0900 when I arrived, the police were coming in behind me, and there was a body laying here in the water, approximately 7 foot tall, and he had clothes on, was shoed, etc. The fire department came, took the body out of the water. The body, as we speak right now, has still been unidentified, so we're waiting on the coroner to come, try to identify the body, take pictures, do what they have to do to identify it, and then take him away. That's it.
So you came over here, and that is when you discovered it and you called police?
I did not discover it. Somebody else, two other people did. I came after they discovered it, and the police were behind me, and they were coming to try to identify the body.
Okay. And what do you do over here in the dock area?
I live here.
Okay. Can you describe how the victim looked like?
Extremely swollen, about 7 foot tall. That's all I saw from a distance. I didn't get close at all.
Is it a male or female?
It's a male, and they blocked off the dock right away, so you could not enter at all anymore.
Caucasian?
It appeared Caucasian from a distance. That's correct. Carried up, top dock side, and taken away. Wait.
Yeah. No.
Hanging around my truck and talk to us?
I'm sorry?
The PIO or somebody can talk to us? The camera.
Sarge.
Oh, we're waiting for Elliot.
Lieutenant Ken Hawks, last name spelled Hawkes.
What department?
Los Angeles Port Police. This morning at about 9:20, we responded to a report of a possible body in the water here at Leeward Bay Marina. The Los Angeles Port Police, along with the Los Angeles City Fire Department landside and waterside units, responded. We located a body here floating in the water in one of the vacant slips. The body was removed from the water by the fire department and pronounced deceased on scene. Based on our investigation, the clothing description and the physical description, this could be possibly related to the gentleman who had gone into the water earlier in the week in the city of Gardena. However, there's no identification on the body. At this point, we cannot determine who he is. We've been in contact with the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office, awaiting their arrival, and the body will be turned over to the LA County Coroner's Office at that time for positive identification, and the investigation will be handled from this point on by the LA County Sheriff's Homicide Missing Persons Division. At this point, the only description that we have is he's a male black. Other than that, I don't have any other description. I have not looked at the person.
The Gardena missing person, where does that body, that drainage ditch empty into the port?
It empties into the port right here behind you at the marina here.
Is the body found clothed?
The body's partially clothed at this time, yes. We received a call at 9:20 this morning, so it was probably about 9:15 this morning when the body was discovered. No, there's no crime scene set up at this time. We know where the body was located at. It was located in a boat slip, so the body was located in an empty boat slip. So there's no need for a crime scene. It's actually set up there. At this point, the body was removed out of the water to get it away from public view.
And law enforcement from the Gardena missing person had, like, a woman, I believe, who was with the missing gentleman. So she may be able to identify this.
That's correct. There was a female that was with the subject at the time on Monday, so that will be helpful for the coroner's office in identifying the body. Correct. Hawkes' last name is spelled Hawkes.
And with the Long Beach.
Los Angeles Port Police.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
How would you characterize that possible link with the Gardena?
The channel where the person possibly went in the water in the city of Gardena directly drains into here, into the Port of Los Angeles right behind you here. So it's a continuous channel. It runs about 4.5 miles from here to the area where the person was last seen in the water.
What day was it?
I believe it was Monday.
What were the circumstances again surrounding that disappearance?
I can't give you the information regarding the Gardena incident. I was not on duty. I just remember actually seeing it on the news.
But you're looking into a correlation or possible.
Correct. I've been in contact with both Gardena Police Department and the LA County Homicide Missing Persons Division prior to coming out here.
What happens next?
Next, we're waiting the arrival of the LA County Coroner to arrive on scene. They will take possession of the body at this time, and they will make positive identification along with any other witnesses or family members that can help in the identification of the body. And at that point, the investigation from this point on is turned over to the LA County Sheriff's Department as Gardena released the report to LA County Sheriffs for their investigation.
And one more time again, today, this morning, what happened with the found discovered?
A citizen contacted the Los Angeles Port Police, discovered a body floating in the water here in the Port of Los Angeles at Leeward Bay Marina. At that time, Port Police, along with Los Angeles City Fire Department assets, both marine and landside assets, responded to the location. They determined that removed the body from the water at that point in time, determined the body was in fact deceased. The body was removed up here to just behind me for safekeeping. Based on the information from Monday's incident, we believe that these might be tied in because of the fact that channel drains right behind you here into Leeward Bay Marina. We contacted both Gardena Police Department and LA County Sheriff's Homicide Missing Persons Division, and so we believe that they possibly is the person that is in fact missing. So we're waiting for the coroner to arrive. They'll have to make positive identification as to the fact because the body has no identification on it currently.
From eyesight, from your experience, does it appear the body has been there for days?
The body is not decomposed at this point in time, but it does appear that it spent some time in the water, yes.
And we were told that it seems to be almost a 7-foot man, a very tall person. Is this a miscalculation of the resident here? Does it seem like it's a tall person?
He doesn't seem to be 7 feet tall, no. He appears to be anywhere between 5'9" and 6 foot tall, but he's not 7 foot tall, no.
If the individual reported missing from the channel and
I don't know any. Again, I don't know any information as I was not on that day. And when I spoke to Gardena Police Department, they didn't mention that to me. We're just basing it on the fact that we have recovered the body here in the Port of L.A.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.